Welcome to Now, I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. Well, some big news has been released today about the Simcity BETA, and Oprah Winfrey sat down with 7-time Tour de France winner Lance Armstrong, so you know this is gonna be good. We're kicking off this Friday show with some news about one of the top games I'm looking forward to this year, the new SimCity game. It was announced many months ago that SimCity would be available in a beta form for a select few before the game actually ships in March. Well, today they released more information about that said beta. The SimCity team announced that coming this month, on January 25th to 28th, many people from around the world would be accepted into the beta and given time to play. The amount of time, though, is a bit astonishing. So here it is. If you're accepted into the SimCity beta, you will have a grand total of 1 hour to play. I'm totally not kidding. 1 hour. As you can imagine, I was a little surprised about this, so I decided to get in contact with someone at EA to talk about the beta. I got in contact with the SimCity community manager, Michael Donahoe, and he cleared up a few things. First, he stated that the SimCity team wanted to give the fans a taste of the game before it launched in March. He also explained that once you load up the game, you'll be directed into a tutorial to help you understand the game. From there, you're actually able to create your own city for 1 hour. He also stated that you can go back and play that 1 hour slice as many times as you'd like. There won't be any multiplayer interaction in the beta though, but you will be able to enter the regional view and look around if you wish. He also reassured me that even though it's only 1 hour to play, there are tons of things to discover within that hour. So if you're interested in checking out the beta for yourself, be sure to sign up today on the SimCity website, link in the description below. Also be aware that the site may be a little slow since a ton of people are trying to sign up. The full SimCity game will be available on March 5th, so be sure to pre-order that if you're interested. So from gaming news, let's move on to sports. Something I don't usually talk about here on Now, but really, it's not something about a sport in general, more about someone who is a star in cycling. Yep, I'm talking about Lance Armstrong, of course. The reason he's in the news again is because he sat down recently with Oprah Winfrey to talk about his drug use while winning the 7 Tour de France's. The interview aired last night, and I can say it was quite shocking. Oprah took to doing what she does best and questioned Lance about his drug use, asking questions like, do you think it's humanly possible to win 7 Tour de France's if you aren't using performance-enhancing drugs? He simply answered no. Lance Armstrong's denial of using drugs spanned over a decade. In 2001, he stated that he lived within the rules, and that with his health history, he would never use drugs like that. 2005, he again announced that he had never used performance-enhancing drugs and stated that the continued witch hunt was a play by journalists. And most recently in 2012, he again disproved his doping and stated that unlike many of his accusers, he had competed as an endurance athlete for 25 years with no spike in performance and had passed over 500 drug tests. The interview was quite amazing, and Lance did say that he thought the entire thing was just one giant lie that he continued to push forward more and more. And in the end, he thought he would actually never get caught. Again, what a great interview. If you want to check out a great article about it, like in all of my shows, there are links to it in the description below, and along with all the other topics that I talked about in today's episode. Those are all down below. And that's all I'm going to talk about this Friday, simply because I'm still kind of sick and I'm running behind schedule. So this brings us to the question of the day. Going back to the very first topic we talked about today, are you thinking about signing up for the SimCity beta? Tell me in the comments section below, or of course you can let me know on my Facebook page, Twitter, or Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description below. Once you're done commenting, why not click the subscribe button below as well? That way all of the newest episodes now will get sent straight to you. Then you can click the like button because you like this video, you like the content in it, or you like me, even in my stuffiness kind of way. Well, that's it for this week of Now. Don't forget, I'll be back next week with 3 more episodes of the news happening in the world right now. Also, hopefully I'm not sick. So until then, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now.